ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, of course, to another episode of the CD Racoola Show. Today's show, we'll be taking a look at the 2024 film Nosferatu. So, before we creep through the dark into the open window that is this episode, if you guys could hit that subscribe button, I'd give my blood and guts to you. My blood and guts, I say. I was so pumped for this Nosferatu film, which of course is the remake of the original 1922 German film aptly named Nosferatu, A Symphony of Horror. So if we're watching this film, and we're like, it seems an awful lot like Bram Stoker's version of Dracula, except for German, and instead of Count Dracula, it's Count Orlok. Well, if that ever went through your head, you are absolutely correct. It is based on Bram Stoker's original 1897 novel, Dracula. Same basic story, only, in my opinion, not as good. Again, that's my personal opinion, but if I'm being honest with you, the only thing this film did was make me want to watch the 1992 film Bram Stoker's Dracula. I did an episode on that film which was superior to this film, I'm sorry to say. I said it, there we go. Again, that's my opinion here. Maybe you love this film and I'm just being a little poopy pants, glasses half empty, grumpy guy. Oh, my blood glass is half empty. I better fill that up. I was really looking forward to this film and thought it was going to be hot fire. Because of the cast, I mean Bill Skarsgård playing Count Orlok, and Bill is certainly no stranger to horror, doing an awesome job of playing the legendary character Pennywise, the dancing clown, in the film It. He was also in the television shows Hemlock Grove and Castle Rock, as well as in the film Barbarian. Oh boy, I really should review Barbarian. I thought that movie was neat. In fact, let me jot a quick note to myself here to review Barbarian. I'm 600-year-old, mind you. My mind isn't as sharp as it was 359 years ago. Note to self. Review the film Barbarian. Also, the ghosts upstairs in the attic have started some sort of disco nightclub and are making too much noise. Shut them down immediately. I mean, maybe if they would invite me every once in a while, I might be a little more lenient, but oh well, whatever. Anyway, back to Nosferatu. My boy, Willem Dafoe, also in this film, playing the German version of Professor Van Helsing, named Albin Everhart. Oh, that's a neat name. I actually liked him in this film I liked him as the part, and I think he's funny because he more or less played a Nosferatu-like vampire in the film Shadow of the Vampire. Nicholas Hoult, also in this film, as well as Lily Rose Depp and Aaron Taylor Johnson, just to name a few. So yeah, a pretty deep roster of great actors in this movie. But here's where the problem arose for me. I felt that we didn't get that many clear-cut views of Count Orlok, and the ones that we did, he honestly just didn't live up to my expectations. I mean, I think the original 1922 Count Orlok still is to this day absolutely terrifying. But this Count was just, he just wasn't all that in a bag of bloody chips. I mean, can we talk about the mustache for a second? Let's talk about the mustache here. I mean, what is this guy doing his best impression of Nintendo's Mario? I don't know. I was just disappointed at his look. And his accent sounded like he had a bunch of marbles in his mouth or something. Maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe this film was the best thing since sliced bread. But this is the CD Racoola show, and honestly, I was a bit bored watching this film. I really was. I didn't want it to be that way. I really wanted it to be good. And I was all on board with this fantastic cast. But at the end of the day, I'm all about the monsters, baby. Even if the story is as old as time and used up. You could have really reeled me back in with the scary, horrifying Count Orlok. I just felt like this film fell a little short to me. So yes, I will be giving this film low marks on the old scarometer. I don't want to be grumpy, I really don't, especially with a vampire film. But that mustache hath enraged me to the max. I don't know why, I really don't. I think if it was a vampire film about vampire truckers, and they all had mustaches, I would be all about that. In fact, vampire truckers sounds freaking awesome. Sounds like Dust Till Dawn a little bit. But yeah, not impressed by any stretch of the imagination with this film. So I'm going to leave it right there, and I would like to thank you for joining me here on the CD Racoola show, and if you could be a dear and hit that subscribe button, I promise to not drain you absolutely dry of every drop of blood while you're asleep. Isn't that nice of me? Please be sure to join me next episode of the show when I take a look at my top 10 werewolf films of all time in an episode called A Vampire's Top 10 Werewolves. Oh, that should be a lot of fun, talking about those stinking doggies that come out every full moon. So, till next time, my little bloodbags out there in YouTube land, if you ever run into Count Orlok, or even Count Dracula for that matter, in a dark alley some night, just be sure to tell them you're friends of CD. I mean, they will still slaughter you like a stuck pig, but I like for those guys to know I still have friends in low places. Ta-ta, my dears. Ta-ta.